Hello there and welcome to Haman Manyora's channel. My name is Jadel Kabiro. Glad that you've joined us for today's political conversation. Just as always, joined by Haman Manyora. Sir, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
You're doing just well.
Very well. I said very well. Do you know English?
Very
well. Yes.
Okay, I'm not in your class, but let's continue. Today we're speaking about what is happening with President Uhuru Kenyatta. Gloves off, you saw him. Man, that guy is out and he's speaking tough talk towards the Deputy President. This is what you said will be happening. You said when he comes out, we'll start thinking about so many things. Is it the right time for him to come out and speak about all this?
Yeah, the right time. We gave it February. We are in February. I said when he comes out, men will go under the bed. Men are just going to go under the bed soon. Some of these fellows, when you look for them, don't look for them anywhere.
They'll be under the bed.
Not even under the bed.
Because the president has spoken.
Yes, yes, yes.
Huko hakuna kazi inafanywa, hakuna wakiongea juu ya magari ni matusi, hakuna kazi na sasa jameni. Mimi nataka niwaambie hata chama hiyo ya rais ilikufa. Mimi niliomba kura ya Wakenya kutimiza ahadi ambazo nilipatia wananchi. Unaenda huko huko kazi haifanywi juu ya gari, inafanywa kwa maofisi, kwa mahospitali. Kuongea siasa mchana mpaka usiku. Na wakati nilisema hivyo nikasema jameni, kwa heshima kwanza tufanye kazi, tutarudi wakati wa siasa ukifika. Nikaambiwa wewe huna uwezo wa kutuambia tuache. Nikasema sasa hii mambo ya kutangatanga, akasema wacha sisi tutangatanga.
Now when you look at what he's saying about the Deputy President, him saying that they disagreed simply because of the Deputy President wanting to campaign when it's time for work, would you say this is going to injure the Deputy President because some of these things may just be talk?
You know, politicians are just politicians. Yeah, so they will all play politics. One of them will emerge victorious. You would expect Uhuru, surely, he will say things about RUTO. They may be true, they may not be true. It may be politics.
Is there something that the Deputy President can do now to counter the President? Because this is going to be now.
Going head on with Uhuru is going to be is going to be a nightmare for him. Yeah. Every punch you throw at Uhuru, if you are RUTO, you lose a few votes. And that is, of course. This is Kenya.
You can't gain.
This is a tribal society. That's why, for example, I advise these people for free. I don't know why they don't even call me. One day, I'm telephone call, Manyora come here. Like Raila Odinga. He should be very careful about talking against somebody like Mudavadi. Every word Raila throws at Mudavadi from today onwards, a few votes are gone. So you have to be careful. So RUTO is being smoked out. And I've been saying this consistently.
Yeah.
So Uhuru comes out, he's smoking, he's drawing RUTO. And then RUTO throws a word out of turn. You lose a few votes. Uhuru says something, you answer back. Then he irritates you. Remember the law? One of those stupid things keep saying laws of words,
philosophies,
things of whatever.
Yeah.
If your opponent is easy to irritate, keep irritating him. That's what RUTO is going to face now. He'll be irritated and he'll say things, many of them out of turn. But finally, it's a very simple thing. I don't even know why I'm saying this. He should pay me. Finally, he will be made to look like he's attacking a community, not Uhuru Kenyatta. That's why he's being driven. He's going to be made to be attacking the Kikuyu, not Uhuru Kenyatta.
And that's why you're saying
he's finished.
But when you look at the Raila side, Uhuru coming out to support Raila, is coming out to show that Raila is indeed a state project supported by the president. Tough talk is going to be given towards Uhuru and Raila from DP's side. Would you say this is going to harm him in any way?
You cannot call Raila a project.
You know, we've talked about it though.
Many, you cannot use the word project and Raila in the same sentence unless you don't live in this country. People are Raila's project. Raila cannot be somebody's project.
But when you look at it, it seems like the president wants Raila
as a project. If Uhuru supported RUTO, would he be saying he's a project?
Maybe Raila would be saying it.
No, but you see, will it mean he's a project?
Not necessarily.
So support does not necessarily turn into a project. Projects have the making of a project is different from what we are seeing in the Kenya's political scene. This is not, even if Uhuru supported RUTO, RUTO will not be a project. It will be natural. That I am the president, my deputy is coming after me, natural that I support him. How will that make RUTO a project?
Oh.
Now, in this instance, Uhuru has looked at this country, has looked at the history of this country, has seen what is ailing this country, and he has come to the conclusion, in order to sort out the mess in this country, you need to address certain fundamental things. And one of them is the feeling of betrayal by a section of this country. You get it?
Yeah.
The second thing, which is related to the first, is a monster of tribalism. So you come up with a handshake, come up with BBI, and try to come up with an arrangement where you deal with those two things at the same time. So then it means you support Raila as a way of addressing that issue of betrayal and the issue of tribalism. You also support Raila because the dream of BBI will die if you support somebody else other than Raila, especially if it is RUTO.
Okay.
So you are supporting Raila for three good reasons. Okay. One, to address betrayal. Two, to address the monster of tribalism. And the three, you support Raila because he's the only one who will carry on, who will actualize the dream of addressing these two things.
Okay.
You get it?
When you speak about the project, though, it seems like it's being loosely said by DP's side. What should people look at to know that this is a project and this is just Uhuru supporting someone that he wants to carry on his dream? They want
a project anywhere, even in small elections down there, cooperative societies. There was the KTDO was doing theirs, union like ours, WASU, and there are always these tags of project. Sometimes they are very lethal. They can cost you an election. But I'm looking at the person of Raila Amolo Odinga, a.k.a. Baba, a.k.a. Tinga, and so many other engineers and what and what. When you say Raila is a project, even you yourself, as it comes out, you don't look like you believe it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You remember, I'm a man. My middle name is Common Sense.
Now
and it's simple.
This is a new one.
Common sense, and that which is natural, simple to see. From a very simple perspective, from a natural perspective, from common sense, you see Raila cannot be anybody's project.
But when you look at now OKA, One Kenya Alliance, would you say it is a project? Because you've been saying in the fullness of time, let me use that phrase, they will come to support Raila. Is that now the project that we should be speaking about?
They may not be a project in the sense in which the word project is used to mean somebody being forcefully made to take over power by those, in the system. But you could more accurately say they are pawns in the game. Or at the best for them, they are a part of a scheme. They are playing. They are playing a cast role. They are part of a major scheme. Because they could say, if Kalonzo supports Raila directly, this could happen to Raila. If Kalonzo stands on his own, this will be the consequences. So he's playing knowing he's part of that bigger picture.
Okay.
He's playing together with Raila and Uhuru. But he doesn't want the public to know. That's how you could see it.
But now that we are there at One Kenya Alliance, there are talks that Kalonzo Musyoka is going to join. The Azimio dismissed them terribly, saying that he cannot support Raila anytime soon. He's not going to do it. If he goes to that route, how bad will it be for Azimio? Bad or good? You know,
it depends. And first of all, everybody expects Kalonzo and the rest to join Raila. So it will not surprise many. The consequences or how it impacts on the Azimio campaign will be a matter of how it has been engineered. How does it play out? How is it made? If you do it lazily and foolishly, it could cost them.
Cost them.
If Kalonzo just crosses, I'm supporting Raila, then the campus could as well ask him, what is this you are taking us for fools? You think we are sheep? Okay, we shall vote for RUTO. Yeah.
How about the Azimio coalition?
Like that.
How about the Azimio coalition as a coalition? I think it is Kivuta Kibwanas that said if Kalonzo comes, he needs to know that there are some of us that were here. So he cannot come and dictate some of the things that will come from the eastern region. Would this be injurious to Raila and Azimio if Kalonzo makes that move now, Azimio coalition, instead of the people themselves?
If he goes into Azimio?
Yes, if he goes to Azimio.
You know, I'm saying it depends on how he goes. I have a fairly good idea of what's going to happen.
Please share it.
The first thing was these political parties
Amendment
act
bill.
now. It's not a bill anymore. It's an act. It's law.
Yes.
Some people have moved to court. Fine. I hear so. This already makes people get the excuse they need to join Azimio or Oka or Kenya Kwanza.
Okay.
That now there's a law that makes coalitions sensible arrangements where people cannot just work with whims and shortchange others. That's an excuse. So the law has provided the excuse as an entry route, exit from Oka to UDA Kwanza,
Yes.
exit from Oka to Azimio. That law.
Yes.
But there is another one, an elephant, and it is in a China shop. It will break things.
Which one?
BBI.
Is it going to come back?
Oh, if the Supreme Court rules in favor of Raila's, in favor of BBI, that is a game changer.
What will happen?
It is a game changer.
What will happen?
Now that one now, more than this law, now makes Kalonzo now comes up openly. They sit on a table. Now the BBI is through. Now we are going to have prime minister, and Kalonzo will be the prime minister. You know, now they can even put it in their coalition agreement. If it comes before the deadline, which is 9th of April.
Yeah.
If the ruling, because the ruling is by notice,
Yes.
the ruling could come next week. If it came and is in favor of BBI, Ruto should just pack and go home. There's no more contest.
Get the
It's gone, it's gone, it's gone.
But Ruto can still get some people from
He
one
doesn't
Kenya.
have beyond Mudavadi and Wetangula, and those are jokers.
Do you think anyone from one Kenya can go to UDA now, looking at it?
No.
It's game
Those
over.
ones will simply, they belong to Azimio, but
It's simple and
it's
common.
how to enter there is a problem.
Simple
I'm
and
saying
common sense for you.
the ruling, the judgment from the Supreme Court could just be the thing they were waiting for. And now they say, okay, we are even putting in our coalition agreement, when we take power, Kalonzo will be the prime minister, so and so deputy prime, blah, 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 and Kambas will be ululating, and chop.
Common sense and simplicity for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's political conversation. My name is Jadiel Kabiro. Check our website, nairobireview.africa. Send in your opinions if you can. And until we do have these conversations again, thank you so much and bye for now.